Hello everyone, welcome back. History with Hilbert here on the second day of the History with Hilbert Christmas gifts, where we upload a video every day in the run-up to Christmas for you to enjoy. Now in this one we're going to be doing a little bit of archaeological news, seeing as you guys seem to enjoy the previous one. So today we're going to be taking a look at the find that's been found on the Danish island of Lolland, which is right there. And this would have been an important location back in its day because it was a way station between the Baltic in the east and the Kattegat leading to Denmark and Norway, and also the other trading ports of Western Europe, for example London, York, Dorestad and Reykjavik in Iceland, which was very important in the Viking Age as well, because it brought these resources from Iceland and England and the continent and Denmark and Scandinavia and the Baltic. You know, it all had to come through Lolland and this Kattegat region. So the people who controlled these islands would have been very rich, very powerful, very influential people. And this archaeological find is giving us a bit of an insight into them and their lives. Now the find itself is an amulet showing the Norse God Odin. And he is shown here on the pendant, and I've just circled it in red so it's easier to see. It's a little hard to see from the picture, but this is unfortunately the only one that there is, so I've had to use it. But if you look carefully you can see his face, his upper body. The archaeologists are dating it to 1,500 years ago, which makes it a pre-Viking Age discovery by a few centuries. And this was also an important era for the people who would later become known as the Vikings and would later raid Europe, because it's in this time that they were part of this European trade network, from items that were traded often by the Frisians, connected by Anglo-Saxon artifacts in England, the Franks obviously, and then things from much further away. Byzantine would be traded through Europe, and Scandinavia was very much a part of this. And actually one of the theories as to why the Viking Age happened and why the Vikings went on to raid large areas of Europe was because they were suddenly outside of this trading area, that the trade route shifted and the Scandinavians weren't profiting from it anymore as they had done for centuries, which made times hard and led them to go out and take the goods rather than trading them. But anyway, this is actually the third amulet, or I believe it's called a barakteat, to be found on the island, and that's this kind of pendant, although there have been many more found throughout Europe. Now, Odin was the chief god for the Norse. He's the god of poetry, the god of runes, and the god of wisdom. In fact, he is often shown with just the one eye because he gave his other eye for wisdom, and Odin is always searching for wisdom. He's a very depressed character, you could say, in Norse mythology, because he's constantly looking for wisdom and he's constantly looking to expand his knowledge, if you will. He's often seen as well as the spear god or the hanged god because of the time that he was hung from Yggdrasil, which is this big world tree which you can see on the left here, the tree which holds up all the worlds of Norse mythology, which he hung from the branches for 9 nights. And this is his test of faith, his test for knowledge. And while he's hanging there, as you can see in the picture, he finds the runes which he then gives to man, and that's the Norse myth of how men came to the knowledge of runes and how they started using writing. And in the Anglo-Saxon tradition, Odin is equivalent to the god Wodan. Now, as well as the amulet, Karstenhelm and his sons also discovered some gold pieces, likely belonging to other necklaces, some pieces of silver, and a gold ring as well. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you found this little video quite interesting. As I said, there's not that much content because we don't really know that much about this find, but I thought it was quite a nice one to share, and I have to say it was thanks to some friends of mine who actually let me know about this, so thanks to them in advance for letting me know about this find so that I could make this video and then tell you all about it. So yeah, please like, comment and subscribe for more if you found this interesting. Tell me some more things in the comment section that I might not know about this era, about Odin, this kind of thing. Alright guys, thanks very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you again tomorrow for more History with Hilbert.